Let's make some chicken zoodle soup in the Instapot. Welcome to my channel, Sandra's Homespun Life. Here's a list of ingredients that I'll be using for today's recipe. 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast, 1/4 teaspoon each of black pepper and salt, 6 cups of chicken broth, 1 cup of chopped onion, 1 cup of chopped carrots, 1/2 cup chopped celery, 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ground thyme, 2 bay leaves, and 10 ounces of zucchini. So this recipe comes together real quick in the Instapot, and it won't take long at all to fix. I'm going to add my chicken breast that I've cut up into cubes to my Instapot. I'm just going to separate that a little bit. And then I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. And from here I'm just going to continue to add the rest of the ingredients minus the zucchini noodles. So I'm going to be putting in my celery, my carrots, my onion, some garlic, my onion powder, my ground thyme, and I'm going to take my spatula and just mix those up real quick. And then I'm going to add my 6 cups of chicken broth. Now I rarely ever buy chicken broth. What I use instead is this broth base. I get this at Walmart. I think you can get it at Kroger. But it's so handy to have on hand that whenever I need chicken broth, most recipes don't need a whole can or a whole quart. So this is the perfect solution when you need smaller quantities. And I always keep this on hand. So that's what I'm using for today's chicken broth. I'll also be adding 2 bay leaves to my Instapot. So for my next step, I'm going to place my lid on the Instapot, and I'm going to set my vent to the sealed position. It's already there. And I'm going to click on the manual button and set this for 8 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to allow that to do its thing. Once it's done and the timer is kicked off, I'll do a quick pressure release and I'll bring you all back then. So my timer is kicked off on the Instapot. I click cancel to turn off the Instapot and did a quick pressure release. So now I'm ready to remove my lid. So I'm going to take my spoon and stir this up. Next I'm going to remove the bay leaves. And for this next step, I'm just going to add the zoodles to the soup. Now when I spiralized this zucchini, I went ahead and took my knife after I made them into zoodles and kind of give them a couple rough chops so that they wouldn't be such long strings and be more manageable for soup. So now I'm just going to stir it around, get everything mixed really nice. Okay. Now since zoodles cook super fast, all I need to do now is replace the lid back on the Instapot and allow this to set for about 8 or 10 minutes until them zoodles have gotten soft. So I'll bring you back in just a moment and I'm going to give this a try and see how it turned out. Okay, my soup has set for about 8 minutes, so now I'm going to remove my lid. And I'm going to spoon some of this out in a bowl and try it out. It smells really, really good. That is so good. I'm surprised at how good this turned out. This is a great recipe. It's a great alternative, a low-carb alternative to chicken noodle soup. The flavor's all there, and the zoodles really gives it the texture. And I'm not missing the noodles at all. This is great. It's really good and hearty. This is a great soup. I highly recommend it. It's hard to stop eating it. I thank you all for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you did, and if it's no trouble, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. I always enjoy reading your comments. And until next time, guys, bye.